Hey there, 5th grade percussion, soon to be 6th grade percussion. This is our last video for this year. All right, I hope that you guys are doing well, and I first want to say happy summer. All right, so guys, the important thing is this summer, keep getting out your drumsticks, keep playing, keep getting out your mallets and playing bells. All right, it's great to alternate if you can. But the important thing is find some fun stuff to play. Or if you want to, even just keep playing along with some of these videos, okay? At least maybe the first half of the video when we do our rudiments, all right? Those are really great things to practice together. All right, guys, we're going to start out with our rudiments. Let's do our paradiddle first. So remember, single paradiddle? All right, here we go. Let's do it together. So paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Good. Go ahead and practice yours by yourself. I'll practice mine by myself. Make sure that we have a good accent for the first hit, right? Paradiddle, paradiddle. Remember how I raise mine up. I want you to try that. Paradiddle, oh, raise it up. Hit. 2, 3, 4. Accent. And accent. Good. And then try to do it faster and faster. Go ahead and practice that. Good. So guys, let's try it in 4s. So I'll go first. I'll do 4. Then I want you to play with me for 4. Then you play by yourself for 4. And then we'll play together for 4. All right, so we'll do it 4 times, but 4 groups of 4. So I'm going to go first for 4, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm going first. 2, 3, 4. Together. 3, 4. Your turn. 2, 3, 4, and together. 2, 3, 4. There, I did. All right, so if that was a little too fast, pause the video, practice it first. All right, we've been working on it, all the past weeks, so we're working on continually getting a little faster on it each time. But if you still need to pause the video and do it slower, that's okay too. All right, we just really want to think of that accent. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Awesome. Keep working on that rudiment. Next one is flam. Let's just do a few flams first. Good. Remember, it's all about like where they fall, and they can't fall like too far apart. Right? That's too far apart, and they can't be at the same time just about. Right? That's not a flam. Right? One comes just slightly before the next one. Remember, so we can just start with our sticks. One stick's lower, one stick's higher, and then drop them down. And then switch. Make sure you're switching. So when this one, so if you go left, right, you're going to freeze when this one is now closer to the drum pad. And freeze, right? And then you keep dropping them, right? So it's a little weird getting that alternating hands thing with your flams, but if you keep practicing it slowly, it'll get better. All right, let's do 4 groups of 4, okay? I'll go first by myself, and then you're going to join me, and then you're going to play by yourself, and then together. Here we go. We're going to count it. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, together. 1, 2, 3, your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, together. 2, 3, 4. Good. Make sure you're always listening to the sound that you're getting off of your drum pad so that you can always assess and notice what might be happening that isn't right and what might be happening that is, okay? So that we can always try to get what is happening right to happen more often. That's always our goal. All right, awesome job, guys. Let's do our multiple bounce roll. Multiple bounce roll next. So right hand only, as many bounces as you can get. We've been working on this for a long time. Try to get it faster and just focus on that one hand. Good. Left hand only. Good, now we're going to alternate hands. Start slower and then gradually get faster. As you get faster, remember you can get softer, and that helps a lot. And then it's always good to just check yourself and go back to one hand at a time, making sure you're still doing multiple bounces and you haven't accidentally switched to double bounces. Also, listen to the different spots on your drum pad. They're going to sound slightly different based on where you're hitting, right? So find the spot that's like the cleanest and the crispest sound. Good. What we'll do for this one is let me do a roll, and then I'll stop and I'll let you do your roll. All right, and then I'll do mine again. We're just going to alternate. So I'll go first, then you can play, then I'll play, then you play. Here we go. I'll go first. Listen to mine. Good. Your turn. Okay, listen to mine again. Good. Go ahead. All right, awesome. Hopefully that one's still getting better. Keep working on it. It is tough to get these rolls. All right, let's do our double bounce roll now. So right hand only, double bounces. 1, 2, and stop it. 1, 2, and then work on getting it gradually faster. Good, left hand only. Good, now we're going to alternate our hands. And gradually get faster. Again, just like we did with the multiple bounce roll, it's good to kind of stop as you're practicing this and just double check. Go back to just one hand at a time and make sure you're only hitting 2 hits. It's only double. Because for this one especially, it's easy to accidentally start doing like 3 hits, which is a multiple bounce. It's not a double. We need 2. Good. And then put it back together. Awesome. All right, let's do this one the same way we did our multiple. I'll go first, and then I'll have you play, and then I'll play, and then you play. Here we go. I'm going to go first, so listen first. Good. Go ahead. Good. Listen again. Good. Go ahead. Awesome. Guys, keep working on that double bounce roll. Those are very tricky, all right? But you guys are definitely getting better the more you do it, all right? And just keep practicing it. All right, and now let's do our 5-stroke roll. 5-stroke roll, so double, double, single, right? So let's go slowly first. Double, double, single. Alternate hands. Alternate. And then gradually get faster. Good. Remember, it's going to be, the accent is on the last single hit, right? So double, double, single. All right, cool. Let's do it in 4s. I'll go first, and then you play with me, and then you'll be by yourself, and then we'll play together again. All right. Here we go. 2. I'll go first. And together. Your turn. And together. Good. And that's something that we all just need to keep working on, right? I need to work on those too. And making sure we're alternating our hands. and they're only double bounces. All right, that's again an easy one where you accidentally switch to multiple sometimes without even realizing it. Okay, so keep working on all those rudiments. All right, awesome, guys. So next, I'm going to go to the book. We're going to go to the next song on the book. So open up your Alfred drum method book, please. Alfred, open that up. So last lesson, we did page 20, lesson number 7. All right, that's where it introduces 16th notes. If you did not play that page already with me on last week's or 2 weeks ago lesson, that's what you need to start with. You need to go back to that lesson number 7. Also, if you maybe watched it one time, played through it one time, and you're like, I kind of get it, you need to focus first on lesson 7. So just pause the video, go back, work on that page again. Only when you feel really good about page 20, lesson 7, in the 16th notes, like if you understand how to count them, you understand how to play them in the beat, then you're ready for lesson 8. But take your time, guys. You don't have to rush through any of these videos. Take your time with them. All right, lesson number 7, even if you want to spend a couple weeks on that, that is fine. And then in a couple weeks, when you feel ready for lesson number 8, then watch this video. All right, so here we go. We're going to go on right now to page 21, lesson number 8. Remember, only go on to this page when you're ready for it. All right, because it's just taking those 16th notes and, giving you some new rhythms with them. All right, so let's take a look at number 1. Number 1, we've got these 16th notes. Look at your counting above. All right, so it's important that we always know how to count any rhythm that we play on percussion. So look at number 1. All right, so it's 1. So here's our beat. Okay, you can click this beat with me. You can tap it on your leg. Maybe if you tap it on your leg, that's best. All right, here we go. We're going to say the rhythm on number 1. Here we go. Ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. All right, so it's 1 and a. So you have 8th note and then 2 16th notes, right? So look at number 1. 8th note, 2 16th notes. 8th, 16th, 16th. 8th, 16th, 16th. It does the same pattern the whole entire song, or the whole line, right? 1 and a 2 and a. Now remember, what you're saying, what you're speaking is what you're playing. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, right? All right, here we go. Let's try playing number 1 together. 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Good. Pause the video. Play through it one more time by yourself. All right, for the whole thing, all the way down, we're just going to play it one time. Then I'm going to tell you to pause the video and repeat it, all right, by yourself. Then you can also work on anything that was a little more confusing, okay? Here we go, number 2. And you can always rewind if you think you might not be doing something right. All right, pause the video, rewind it, listen to me say it again, and then play along with it, okay? All right, number 2. This one actually changes your rhythm partway through the measure, so be ready for that. Let's say it together first. Can we just say it slowly? So it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Whew, there's a lot of syllables in there, right? All right, can we please try it with our beat? Say it with me. Here we go. Ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Whew. All right, let's try playing it. 2, number 2, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Pause the video, play it again. Good, number 3. Say it with me. Ready, and 1 and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a. All right, now let's say it with our beat. Ready, go. 1 and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a. Whew. All right, let's try playing it. Number 3, 2. Ready, go. 1 and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a. Pause Pause the video, repeat it. Remember, any of these that are a little trickier for you, repeat it more than once. Repeat it as many times as you need to until it doesn't feel as tricky anymore, okay, until you're comfortable with it. Because remember, each of these numbers gets a little more challenging. So if you're not fully understanding or feeling good about any of them, don't go on until you feel good about it and you're comfortable with it, okay? Only go on when you're ready. Take your time. That's going to help so much. It's not a race at all. All right, look at number 4 when you're ready. Say it with me. And 1, and a 2, and 3, and a 4, and. All right, let's say it with our beat. Ready, go. 1, and a 2, and 3, and a 4, and 1, and a 2, and 3, and a 4, and. Good, let's try playing it. Ready, go. 1, and a 2, and 3, and a 4, and 1, and a 2, and 3, and a 4, and. Good, so this is taking those 8th notes that we did learn already and have been working on. It's going to put them in here with those rhythms with 8th and 16th. All right. Whew, it's tricky for sure. All right, let's go to the next one, number 5. Let's say it slowly together first. 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right, let's say it with our beat. Number 5, ready, go. 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4, and. Good, play it with me. Number 5, ready, go. And a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4, and. Awesome. Pause the video, repeat that until you're comfortable with it. Remember, don't rush the 8th notes. It's always easy after you've been playing 16th notes to try to play 8th notes faster and try to play them too fast. Don't do that. Don't let yourself do that. 8th notes will now feel pretty slow. All right, good. Number 6. Say it with me slowly. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, now they just changed your rhythm with the 8th note, 16th notes. Before you had 8th note, 2 16th notes. Now they flipped it. So now it's 2 16th notes, 8th note. And that's tricky. So look at beat 3. We would count it 3, and then the next one is 4, and, because the 8th note's at the end. Whew, this is tough. All right. Can we say that again? Number 6. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Go ahead and say it with the beat. Here we go. Ready? Say it with the beat. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Good, let's play it. Ready? Number 6. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Good, look at number 7. Okay, here we go. Number 7. Say it with me slowly. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Say it with a beat. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Play it. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Good, repeat it. Go ahead, pause the video and repeat number 7. Okay, here we go. Number 8. This is the hardest one yet. Number 8. Say it with me first. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Say it again. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. They took both rhythms, so like the 8th note, 2 16th, and the 2 16th, 8th, and they put them in the same measure. Whew, this is tough. Here we go. Say it with the beat. Just say it with the beat. Here we go. Number 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Say it again. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right, let's try playing this one. Number 8. Ready, go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. 1, pause the video, please go back and practice number 8 a whole bunch of times until you feel good about it. Rewind the video if you need to count it together some more, because that is really tricky, all right? Okay, we've come to the combination study part of the video. So only do this part once you've worked on those 1 through 8 and you feel really good about all those rhythms. Because remember, this part is taking all those rhythms and mixing it all up. So this is how you know for sure if these rhythms are making sense to you, all right? Guys, there's so much math in music, and especially when we get to things like 16th notes and how we divide it all up, that's like where you really can see how much math is in there, right? It's all about like, taking one note, like a quarter note, and then how it gets divided up equally, all right? It's a lot of like fraction stuff in music. All right, cool. But the cool thing is, it's fun math. All right, look at combination study. So when you're ready, we're going to play this, all right? Now, work on it, play it with me, then if, keep working on all those 1 through 8s, and then rewind the video and try it again, all right? The only thing that matters is that we just work on and keep getting better. That's all that matters. All right, here we go. Combination study from the beginning all the way to the end. I'm not going to count it out loud. However, I recommend when you're learning it to count it out loud and go slow. Break it down into little chunks, 1 measure at a time. Say it, then play it, then do the first and second measure together. Speak them all together and then play them all. All right, and then when you're ready, try the whole thing with me. Here we go. 2, ready, and... Rest. Rest. Woo! All right. Awesome, guys. That's your challenge for this week, for the next couple weeks. Work on that page. All right. Once you have finished that page and you feel really good about it and you're feeling good about 16th notes, then I challenge you to turn the page over and work on page 22, solo number 3. Solo number 3 is really tricky because it's taking all the stuff that we've learned so far with 16th notes, 8th notes, dynamics. It's got repeats in there. It's got a DS, al fine in there. Like you have to go back to the sign, right? It's got stuff where you have to tap on the rim of your drum, right? Remember the X's in the music is on the rim, all right? It's got a lot of fun stuff in there. So that's my challenge for you this summer is to work on solo number 3. All right, guys, the other thing that's important is just keep practicing and, having fun. Keep playing. Maybe it's a rainy day. Get out your instrument, your drumsticks, get out your mallets and play. All right, I'm going to email you some summer practice packets. All right, most of it's going to be stuff for mallets. Unfortunately, I don't have much of that stuff for snare drum. So check your email and pull out the summer practice packet that I send you. All right, and play some of it on your bells. It's like fun music. Try it out on your bells. Play some of our fun band stuff that we had from this past year. Look back in your Alfred book. Find a song on some rudiment, or find some of the other solos that you did a while ago in there, or find some of the other lessons and play those for fun. Find stuff in your folder that you can play. The important thing is just to play and have fun playing, all right? Because you guys have worked really, really hard, and keep going. You're doing great. All right, you guys. So here's the thing. Just because you're going into 6th grade next year doesn't mean that I'm not going to come visit you, all right? I'm going to come up and visit you whenever I can because I can't wait to see all the awesome things that you guys do in 6th grade band, all right? Keep rocking, guys. You're awesome. And have an amazing summer. Bye, percussion!